Hi everybody, it's Norma and I'm back. If you were up late last night or early this morning, you may have been one of the unfortunate few to catch my video that I posted. It was a Trapp haul wax melt video. And I just want to apologize to you all. I was so unhappy with the quality of it. It was in the dining room, in the dark, against a brown, dingy background. And when I rewatched it this morning, it was just so depressing. I took it off. So if you got to see it, um, I guess good for you, but you guys deserve better than that, and I can do better than that. And I was just so unhappy with it. I had to take it down and do a redo. So in the last video, I mentioned that I had bought this house. It's a fixer-upper. It was built in 1971, and the previous owners did horrendous things like paint over wallpaper, and they used all these earthy tones, which stunningly to me are coming back. But you know, they did browns and reds and avocado greens and gold and all the colors that are not me. And so I was trying to find a quiet place to film last night without my mom barging in all the time, because she does have dementia. She forgets when I say keep in your room, she keeps coming out. And so I did it in the dining room because I didn't want to lug everything upstairs. And there's no electricity in that room right now because I couldn't get an electrician out. Um, and it's just a long story. But bottom line is, I finally this morning I went into my attic, dug out my tripod, and set up this place to film. I don't know if this is going to be my permanent place, but at least the lighting is better here. I'm upstairs, so I have a little bit more privacy, except for my cats. This is the house is like a story and a half, so the upstairs is just my bedroom and bathroom, and then the landing, which is the cat's room, basically. And I can use it as a spare guest room if I need to. But my plan for this room is eventually to put up like a temporary exercise room, and then this will be where I film my videos. It's just cluttered right now. I just got, odds and ends, things I don't have a place for yet, and it's a work in progress. But now that, summer's over, I spent a lot of time this summer working on the garden. Got a vegetable garden started. Didn't have a lot of produce. It was a cool summer up here, but I made a lot of progress, so I'm really pleased with it. And so now that the weather's turning cooler, it's time to start focusing on the house again. Yeah, it's going to take a long time to get everything together. I still have some things in boxes that I'm not in a hurry. I'm dealing with things as best as I can, and eventually I'm going to have a garage sale or get rid of things because, even though this house is larger than my condo, it does not have good storage space. And, with moving in with my mom, I basically, you know, she has 1,000 square feet, I have 1,000 square feet. So I'm kind of back to where I was. I'm just astonished that I was able to store so much in my condo. It's just, when I think back to it, I go, oh my gosh, how did I ever do it? But anyway, back to this video. So because of the lack of storage and the expense I'm incurring in having to basically rebuild this house, buying candles is not a priority for me. It took until just recently for me to kind of get back into burning candles. Even though I work from home, it's just been so hard just trying to get in the groove and, taking care of mom. And, now I have a dog with the cats, and it's just been topsy-turvy. I cannot get into the groove. One thing this house has that I really like is lots of windows, so there's lots of natural lighting. But that also works against my burning candles because it's so bright. It's like, my condo didn't have a lot of natural light, so it was always nice to have a candle burning just, for the mood and the atmosphere. And basically in this house, unless it's dark outside, I don't really need the lighting. So with all of that, lack of storage, lack of money and all the natural light, I said, I still want to try, new scents and new things, but maybe I should get back into melting. I have all these warmers. I just bought a new warmer. You can see it over there. This warmer has been a big hit in my Facebook group. It's from, I believe it's Better Homes and Gardens. It's available at Walmart. It comes in two colors, the teal and the orange. And I really love the teal one, but I don't have any fall decor in that color. I mean, I do use traditional colors for my fall decorating. Although ironically, when I redo my house, my colors are going to be like blues and greens and creams and white. So it would really go. So I may have to go back and get it. But for now, I just got the orange one. It's a mercury glass, which you guys know me. I love my mercury glass. And I think it's really pretty. I did have, a lot of people in the group had commented that it has like a weird smell, which I did notice initially, but I think that's kind of gone away. But we'll see how it goes. I may have to like rinse it out or wash it or something. I remember somebody in the group had posted something about how to get rid of the smell. I just can't remember what it was. But so with that in mind, I decided I needed to up my wax game. And if you're in my Facebook group, you probably know that my cat, Gypsy, ran away. She was gone overnight. Luckily, we found her the second night. And in celebration of that, I said I am going to do a wax haul. So I actually did a wax haul with Trapp, which we're going to get into in a second here. And I also did a small candle haul with Candle Delirium, which those have not arrived yet. So when those arrive, I will do another video on that. But Jacqueline Casey, who's in my group, did this haul with Trapp, and I loved all the scents that she picked. She got one, I think it was a vetiver seagrass or something like that I didn't get, and I added the orange clove, which she didn't get. But basically, I just followed her order. Trapp did have a special, I don't know if it's still going, where you would buy 3 of the same scent. Unfortunately, you can't mix and match. It had to be 3 of the same scent. And you got a discount on the price. Now, because I was doing that order on Candle Delirium, I was looking at the Trapp wax melts, and it is cheaper on Candle Delirium if you just wanted to get 1 scent to try instead of buying the 3, but you have to pay for shipping. So all in all, it pretty much came out to the same. I think it was a slightly cheaper to buy it from Trapp directly, but not by much. So without further ado, the first one up is cinnamon cider. Now this says it's fresh apple, cinnamon stick, and golden honey. The melts come in these like clamshells. That's how they look. So even with the clamshell and the plastic, you can still get a faint scent through the packaging. Now, this reminds me of Yankee Candle's Kitchen Spice. This is not a bakery scent. To me, it's not even more like a fresh apple scent. With the description, I kind of expected it to smell like, Swan Creek. I can't even talk. Swan Creek had that wax melt. It was, oh gosh, not Honeycrisp apple. You guys know which one I'm talking about. It was so popular. I had the name and then it went out. But it was like with honey and apple. It was just one of their most popular fall scents. And with the description with the apple and the cinnamon stick, I rather expected it to smell like that. But this does remind me more of Yankee Candle's Kitchen Spice. It definitely has that tangy cider note. That's what I pick up the most. And then the cinnamon and the honey is kind of in the background. I mostly get that tangy cider with some spice. So it's not sweet. I don't consider this to be sweet. And it's definitely not bakery. It's tangy. So if it's too tangy for you, you might want to mellow it with like a vanilla bakery scent. But anyway, I got 3 of those. Now, this next one is a repeat. I've had this one before. This is Orange Clove. And this one is juicy orange, cinnamon, and freshly ground clove. So basically, for those of you who love like your Pomodoro scents, I don't know how many of you, when you were a kid, used to stuff cloves into oranges. I used to do it as a kid. And to me, that's just like that's like the best smell ever. So if you like that kind of scent, I highly recommend this one. I've had it before. And I think I've had it in the candle, but I can't remember for sure. One of the things besides, celebrating Gypsy's return, that prompted this haul is usually at this time of year, I do make a little luxury candle haul to get, it was this candle. This is what started the whole thing. I wanted to get this candle, Veluspa Mandarina Canela, and apparently it's been discontinued because I can't find it anywhere. And it's just fantastic. It's like a orange vanilla scent, and I think it has cinnamon in it, but it's discontinued. They've replaced it with something else, which is in my next order. So we'll talk more about that when the time comes. But because that was not available, I definitely wanted to get the orange clove. Then let's go over here, because this is another repeat scent. This is one of my very, very, very favorite Trapp scents, is Mediterranean Fig. And this is Tuscan Fig, Fresh Melon, and Blonde Woods. And I've had the candle a few times. I have one left, I believe. And this is just a beautiful scent. It's not really super floral or fruity. It's a mix, a little bit of both, but it's just very fresh and clean and uplifting. I mean, to me, it's a perfect spring scent. It's a perfect bedroom scent. It's a perfect all the year around scent if you like fresh, cleaning, smelling type scents. If you have not tried it, I highly recommend it. It's my favorite fig type scent that I've tried. I just love it. And so the other two scents that I got that are new to me are holiday scents. So this one is called Holiday. And it is cinnamon, gingerbread, and bourbon vanilla. And honestly, what I smell is straight up gingerbread. And it smells absolutely delicious. So if you like gingerbread, I highly recommend giving this one a try. I may, depending on how well I like it, maybe next year I might have to splurge and get a candle. Wild Currant. This one is red currant, cassis noir, and Spanish moss. If you guys are a fan of Votivo red currant, I think you should try this. I think you'll like it because to me they smell very similar. Obviously, I haven't, melted it yet to tell you what the differences are, but just on cold sniff, first impression without doing a side-by-side, they smell very similar. So I love Votivo red currant, so I know I am going to enjoy that one. I'm going to enjoy all of these. Ironically, I think maybe my least favorite is the cinnamon cider. Just because I think I would like more of a appley pie type scent versus that sharp tangy cider. But I still like it. It's just maybe not my favorite of the group. Anyway, there you have it. That is my Trapp wax melt haul. Like I said, I do have a small candle order coming from Candle Delirium, and just this morning I placed another small candle order because they had a 24-hour flash sale celebrating their 19th year anniversary, I believe it was. So when I placed the initial order, there were a couple things I forgot to get, so I just went back and got them. So when those come in, I will definitely do a haul video. And I'm hoping to get back into candle reviews again. There is one candle I have set aside specifically to do a review on. but basically I've been throwing my empties in the trash because it's just like, you know, boxes and things are piling up. And so I'm just trying to get rid of things. But I do want to get back into reviewing some things. It's not going to be a lot. I'm not going to be doing a ton of videos. I don't have stores near me. There's no Myers. There's no Walmart that's close. I have to go half an hour to the next town. Myers is an hour away. There's no Home Goods. There's no Bath and Body Works. There's no Bed Bath and Beyond. There's just none of those stores by me where I can easily get access to wax. So I basically have to order online from now on. Unless I make the 2 hour, I think it's almost closer to 3 hour trip to the outlet, which, that used to be a lot closer to me as well. So it's been a life change, and I've really, really, really gotten out of my wax mojo, but I'm trying to get it back. And so here's the first step. And once again, I apologize for that horrible video last night. I hope you guys like this one a lot better. And if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day. Oh, and if you are not a member of my Facebook group, please join. I'll post the link down below. Bye.